Hey y'all, welcome to Beyond the Veil. It is Adina, and let me just say it is Friday, the day of Venus. So let me send some love out your way. I'm so happy and appreciative that you guys decided to click on to this video. I appreciate all 202 of you subscribers. I love you. Anytime that I am feeling low within myself, I like to do a reading for my subscribers. I typically feel sometimes I feel a little sad because I'm really good at what I do, and I wish that a lot more people saw my videos. I don't get a lot of views, and it makes me not want to do this because I could just read for, do personal readings and read for my clients and things like that. And I always struggle with going back and forth with, like, why do I even do this? Nobody even watches my videos. And a lot of times I feel like YouTube doesn't even really share or put my videos into the algorithm. And it could just be me. It could be something that I'm not doing wrong as a new content creator. But whenever I get into that mood, I always end up doing a video, even when I don't want to. It's just how it turns out. Spirit never lets me give up. It's just like they snatch me back, like, nope, not today, not today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. So here I am. I have never read an entire country before. I'm sorry, I had to blow the previous reading's energy off, which was Jeannie Mize. Please, you guys, if you don't see me post videos every day, I post readings every day. Please check out my community tab. Some of my best readings are in there because I'm not always in the position to get on camera, but I can always steal myself away for a moment and lay out some cards and then post about it. So please check out my community tab because you guys miss a lot of my best readings, and I post a lot of my predictions that come true on there, or at least I've started to do so. And also I have an Instagram page that I created in order to drive traffic to this channel. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I do like to post regularly there. My page is new, so I would like to build it up. It is at beyondtheveiladina. On Instagram. Please follow me and just like some stuff so that, I'm not shadow banned and I'm not always talking to myself, so that I know that somebody's listening out there. That's all I ever really need, is to know that somebody's listening. I have one subscriber on here. I think your name is Sandra. I want to shout you out because you engage the most. Sandra from Ghana. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. I love you dearly. I appreciate you engaging in my videos, letting me know that somebody's watching. I love Ghana. I love Africa. If you don't know, I am preparing to enter international real estate. I am a realtor here. I would like to become, to get a visa to be able to live in Africa and do business in Africa as well, partially. I would like to do both, be bi-coastal. And I considered Ghana, I considered Nigeria. I'm still considering and weighing my options. I considered South Africa, and I'm still weighing my options. I will be at the Osun Festival in August. So I am a daughter of Oya. I am a Erzuli Dantor. Isu, we call him Papa Legba. It's one of my patrons, my patron deities. So, thank you. I bless you. Ashe. I bless Oludumare. May Oludumare bless you. And if more of you participated as much as Sandra did, then I would shout you out by name. Because I love you guys and I pay attention to you. It's you guys are the reason I come and do this still. Because like I said, I could just do this in my private life. But anyways, I've never read a country before, but this is on my spirit to do so. check out my community tab because I've been tapping on them a little bit. This reading is long overdue. I am going to read Israel. Not the spiritual Israel. The state of Israel. The country of Israel. And don't ask me why I'm reading them. And if you are Jewish, there is not an anti-Semitic bone in my body. I'm not anti anybody except for those who are anti me. And as a reader, I like to try to be unbiased. However, if I see some shit as a Libra who stands for justice and fairness and equality and doing the right thing, then I will call it out, and my spirits will too. So please, I'm coming into this partially unbiased. And I say partially because I've been reading Israel for a long time, since I read the Israeli prime minister that came in behind Netanyahu, and I saw for the first time what Israel's intentions for the world were. That is where my bias comes in. And if you don't like to hear this, my advice is to log off, because I am the least scared of any threats. I'm the least afraid of the juju, because I know your rituals. So you can throw it my way. You have no idea what I, the high priestess, engages in. You have no idea. So don't come for me. I warn you, I beg you. If you think that I'm coming for you as a people and as a country, if the reading turns out that way, and I get the energy that it won't be something that a lot of Jews will enjoy, I'm telling you, you've got the wrong Black woman. You've got the wrong one. She who walks in the valleys of the shadow of death, what would I fear? What would I fear? I live with one foot in this realm and one foot in the other one. I've seen much more from the other world, the other realms, than I know of this world. What would I fear? The only thing in this world and out of this world that I fear is not fulfilling my purpose, not fulfilling the purpose that God created me for. I live partially out of my body. I astral travel for fun. I could do it right now. I do seances in my sleep when I was 8 years old. I've been calling up spirits all my life. Send your jinn. Send whatever. They know my name. So don't see this video and create an enemy out of me. The only time I lose a battle is when I self-sabotage. Israel, the state, the current state of Israel. Come. The ones who lead you. The spirits. The spirits that surround you, four, like archangels, guarding you. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. And I salute you. I come in peace. The one who all paths are open for. The one who Isu allowed in. Since I am here, nothing is hidden from me. I have no malice in my heart, but I would like to see your intentions for the world. I would like to see what secrets you hold. I would like to know why you exist and what your intentions are for yourselves and for everyone else involved. I've cleansed my hands and I've clothed myself in white. My heart has been checked in the balances. Speak with me. They say mix your cards and begin to flip. These remind me of the four archangels that I see on the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if they are 4 archangels, but I see them. I see Israel as a cube, and I see the 4 angels on each corner, all centered towards them, watching. They say we are the watchers. We are the watchers, and we are here to observe them. Israel, the 4 archangels of heaven have encamped around you. They have encamped around you, and they are watching you to see what you will do with the Ark of Covenant that you have stolen. They say it is not yours. This is a spirit crying out with a trumpet. It is not yours. They see this is something that you took from the true children of Israel. Gifts, inheritances that were theirs long time ago, when the country was new. When Israel was a child. You took it a long time ago and you've held it, and you've called yourself children of Israel. A long time ago. I hear give it back. Look what you took from the real children of Israel. That chalice, that goblet. Child sacrifice in order to establish yourselves. Molech, 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 Molech is your God. And you offered children to Molech. You drink their blood in your rituals to this day. Even to this day, we have observed all of the blood of children that has been drank in the synagogue of Satan. We, the archangels, are watching you. This is the challenge position. And you are being judged. Let me tell you something, Israel. I don't care what today looks like. I don't care what place and power you hold today in the present. And I may be dead and gone when this happens. But you have been judged by the 4 archangels. And I said I saw an angel with a trumpet before I even start pulling cards. This is the angel that I saw with the trumpet. Roll back my words. When I'm channeling spirit, I cannot lie. You have been judged, Israel. Because you stole, you kill. For generations and generations. And your plans have always been secret, unknown to the world, what your real true intentions were. Even the inception of your state was not how it said it was. How many birds are on this card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. Those birds were watching. Those birds were watching. Those birds were watching. Going back to tell the heavens, collecting messages to be disseminated to the inhabitants of the earth. Trouble is coming the moment your country was created. You are not a daughter of Zion. The state operating that we see now is not the daughter of Zion. You are just the ones who have assumed her position. You took the secrets, you took the Ark of the Covenant. That's the Ark of the Covenant and the as above. So below. Is the Ark of Covenant somewhere hidden beneath the capital of Israel? Hidden beneath the grounds in Israel. They have it. Many people will be lost. Many, many, many people. Many true people native to that land are being slaughtered. Native to this land are being slaughtered. And I'm not just talking about in Palestine. I am talking about the children of Israel, the true children of Israel, who were still in the land when they arrived. They died. It's like in royal families, when there is a line of succession to the throne. One might kill off the successors before him so that they can assume the throne. Kill off all the rightful heirs. Including an attempt to wipe out the land of its original inhabitants. You will wipe out some of your own. And you already know that. You're prepared for that loss. Your hopes and fears as a country is that God will stand against you. Because you stole someone else's birthright and you are trying to trick God. Your fear is that you won't be able to trick God. Your outcome, Israel. Is that you will be displaced. You'll be displaced from the land that you tried to take. I don't know when, I don't know how long, but you will be displaced. I see that you are already having to find a new home in the U.S. Now that the spread is out, let's just get to it. You went where you are because no one else wanted you in their countries. You were dispelled everywhere you went. And all you ever wanted was a place of your own. After all of the fighting and battles, all you wanted was a place of your own because you were displaced and overpowered everywhere you went. No one wanted you there. No one wanted to give you opportunities. I asked why? Because no one knew who you were. You were a tribe that was cut off. You were a cut off tribe, and you were spewed out everywhere you went because God itself spewed you out. There's a Bible verse. Canaanites and Ammonites, because they sacrificed their children to Moloch, they would not be a part of the assembly of God. That's who these Jews are. No one wanted you because God intended for you to be that way. To roam around without a home, not a part of any tribe. You were cut off. You are Ammonites. You are Canaanites. You are not the true children of Israel. I asked why. No one wanted you. Because of your tribe. God removing his hand of favor from you. You were judged a long time ago. Two of Swords in reverse. That's what this is, y'all. It's just a piece of it left. Nine of Swords in reverse. Sacrificing children and drinking their blood. You still do those rituals today. And I know because I saw it in my Tiffany Haddish reading when she did the ritual in order to secure her position in Hollywood and get her off from being labeled as a pedophile in Hollywood, even though we see you that way, Tiffany. The rituals, the drinking of blood, the sacrifices that you gave to Moloch, when you would slit their throats and then let their blood pour out into the goblets and you would drink them in honor of Moloch. The communion. Look at the communion chip. Eating the flesh and drinking the blood. This was a literal ritual that Christians all over the world continue to mimic in the name of Moloch. I did an initiatory cleanse not too long ago as I was crowned by a deity of mine. I had to go through a series of cleanses. And when I was done, I was told that I would be introduced to Moloch by spirits. And I thought, I don't want to know Moloch. That's not one of the gods that I would do business with. That's not one of the gods that I want to know. And I don't necessarily interact with deities and spirits the way a lot of other people in the spiritual community do. Binding them, making them do their biddings. I work with them in that way, but I am more of a seeker, a knower. So when I approach them, there's usually no malice between me and them. I don't come with my hands open. I come with my eyes and my mind open. I don't see them as my enemies. And that's the beauty of being a Libra. However, I believe this is what it meant. Moloch. All the blood that was spilled in your dark magic rituals. That's what you have been judged for. I don't even want to call you Israel anymore, but I will, because that's the title you assumed. I'm looking at your recent past about how your true origins came about. Not the way they said they were, though. There is something that happened that's not being spoke about. What does the Vatican have to do with this? What is the Pope? Oh. Did the Pope help you in secret? Did you have some help from the Vatican in secret? You did. You did. You did. Because instead of letting you come here, we'll help you take over a land that's not yours. There has been help from Rome for Israel. Why though? Why would they help you instead of just wiping you out? Why would they help you? That's what I'm curious about. Why? Why? Why did they help in secret? This is a transference of spiritual authority. It could not, to fulfill a prophecy that was stolen by Rome. I hear the Sibyl's prophecy that was stolen by Rome. They wanted to fulfill this prophecy. They wanted to trick God, steal birthrights, and try to self-fulfill a prophecy. Even the Pope knew that the time would come where they would have to transfer power, because the leader, the spiritual leader that was to come, could not be from Rome. Had to be someone foreign. They knew this because of the Sibyl's prophecy. They couldn't see just where, at first they couldn't see where into the prophecy they fit in until they identified themselves in scripture per the sacrifices to Moloch. They knew it was them, and they assumed the position of the true children of Israel to self-fulfill a prophecy and steal the inheritance of God, steal the favor of God. Methinks the Pope had a lot to do with this by way of magic, rituals, and the Pope. My God. My God. I pray. I pray. I pray. I almost am not able to finish this because my heart, the injustice, I can feel rage creeping up in my bones, y'all. Because never mind. Page of Cups in reversed. You're not the daughters of Zion. The Star. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Wands. But you coveted Zion. You always have. Back in your younger days, Ammonites and Canaanites, when you would see the children of Israel and see how God blessed them and multiplied them, you would see them and you would see, you saw what their God did for them, how they were never able to be destroyed while you were spewed out everywhere you went, and your numbers continued to decline while theirs continued to increase. Are the daughters of Israel black? Are they dark-skinned people? Because we are the only ones who are fruitful and multiply despite centuries of attempted genocide. You coveted them, seeing the daughter of Israel with her Ark of Covenant. And you desired to have a home and have riches and control so that you could never be displaced again. You found a way to do that through religion. You found a way to do that through her religion. Because in the East, we are a spiritual people. Us dark people, we are inherently a spiritual people. You saw a way to infiltrate through religion. High Priestess, the Torah, Boaz, Joachim. What did you find in these people's Torah, in these people's religious texts that were not yours? What did you see in there? I see you killing them and doing rituals that you found in there. Killing them and doing their rituals in order to assume their position and hope that God doesn't notice. Your advice and current actions, because I never can tell if it's advice or if it's the advice that you've already taken for yourself. Lying to the people about the war against Jews. I see your pentacle everywhere. The little pentagram, the Jewish star. Lying. With malice lying. With malice lying about the origins of this war, about the purpose of this war. You guys are professional grifters. You're always looking for the next land to take over. Every time God spews you out of one place, I must admit your cunning is impressive. Methinks though, that is the benefit of Moloch. Because the longer you guys are displaced and never comfortable, you will continue to offer to Moloch. So why would he ever make you comfortable? Idiots, fools, 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 fools. You have no business dibbling and dabbling in spiritual work. Moloch laughs at you. For centuries you've been sacrificing to me. I'm not more powerful than he who has judged you and spewed you out. I could abandon you too, says Moloch, because I don't care about you. But you so faithfully give me my sacrifices that I desire. You give me the children. You give me the blood. Tenfold, I can swim in blood. I can swim in all the bodies that you've given me. Why would I give you peace? Says your God, Moloch. Idiots. Idiots. I almost don't, I have no more words, except, let me look at this. Tricking God. And this is why the 4 archangels are watching you, like I said. Because of your attempts to trick God. I said those 4 archangels were watching you even before I pulled a card. And I said like the Wheel of Fortune card, here it is. They are watching you. This is the wheel of the Torah right here. They are watching you in your attempts to trick God. You fools. You fools. In your heart, you devise to trick God, and you will always be unsuccessful. I am God. I am God. And my archangels report to me with their eyes. I am God. Archangels here, watching. Here they are watching you, Torah, and here they are reporting back to the Creator. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are to try to trick God and usurp his people who he would never abandon, no matter what it looks like? Have faith, people. Have faith, inhabitants of the world. Have faith to the true children of Israel. You have not been destroyed. God would never. There is a God. There is a power in the universe that sees all. No matter what name you call it. It sees. Its archangels are reporting back as they watch you. You will never usurp God. You will never. You'll be wiped out first. They saw the moment you did the ritual, when you got onto that land, the same rituals. Look into the eyes of that lion. Does he look pleased? Feel the energy coming from that lion. The things that you did in God's name, that's not God. This is Moloch. Things that you do in his name. The things that you've done. When he first spewed you out. When he first spewed you out, you continue to do. We see you. Trying to usurp God because he spewed you out, isolated you, and you came back. Spewed you out in scripture days. And then you were dispersed throughout the world. But you came back. You came back for the Ark of Covenant. You came back for that which you always wanted, even in your infancy days. In times way, way, way before we know today. Scriptural days. When you could watch the children of Israel parading through their streets in all their splendor, their glory, with their Ark of Covenant that made all of your idols and your gods bow the fuck down. You wanted it for yourself because you knew it was their power. Their God was their power, but you thought their God existed in the Ark of Covenant. Their God never stopped watching them. And you came back and destroyed, because I want to see you come back years later. And you came back and destroyed all the inhabitants there, and you stole from them. And you hid the Ark of the Covenant so that no one would find it. Until you were ready to reveal it. No one would find it. That's that Two of Swords reverse again. Until the right moment for you to reveal it. The right moment in battle. The right moment of fighting. You will reveal it in order to legitimize yourself as the new spiritual head of the world. You will reveal it. Not that you stole it, but that you will reveal it in order to legitimize yourself to the claim of the children of God. Not true, people. Not true. Outcome. You will present the Ark of Covenant, something that you stole. And lied about your spiritual inheritance. It's not theirs. It's not yours. Finally, I'm going to look into the Ark of the Covenant because I'm tired. And I doubt that this video will be spread about by YouTube. But this is the most important video I've ever done to date. You took the Ark of Covenant. You stole it. You stole it. You keep it somewhere under the Capitol. The building, I believe, I don't know what it's called. It's a very popular building in Israel. I believe it's somewhere in the capital in Jerusalem. It's underneath there. Guarded and protected. That is where the Ark of the Covenant is being kept. There's so much I could say if I let the spirits talk through me, but I don't want to do that here on YouTube because I don't have enough viewers for that. That's something that for me to channel, and I lightly did. This was not a reading. This was one of my channelings. Welcome, you guys, because I know you're not used to that, but it gets way more intense. And if I continue reading this and letting spirits use me, this video might be 2 hours long, and I'll have no recollection of anything. Even if it stops, I won't know. I'll be in the sunken place. If I had more viewers, I would do a channel reading for you guys, and I would let the spirits just have their way with me, but this is enough. They said this is enough. This is sufficient. I took my other oracles in the house. So I'm just going to do it this way because I can't end this video like this. Spirit, Most High, Oludumare, Erzulidanto, Oya, Isu Papalekwa, Lamadama, to my ancestors, to the 4 archangels, to my spiritual courts, to all the spirits, entities, and energies that are a part of my courts, I call on all of you now. Give me a word for the children, the true children of Israel, the children of the scriptures that were stolen, the victims of the state that calls itself Israel. What message from God, from the archangels that are watching that people right now, what message can you give me for the people that need it, for the people that were displaced, for the people that were stolen from and killed so that their birthright, their inheritance could be taken? Not all of them were destroyed. What can we say to them? What can we say to them? the Palestinians fight. I don't know if this is even Palestinians. The true children of Israel have been protected. They are crowned. Their God is on their crown. Their God is in their heart. Their God is under their feet. Hidden and protected. The ones who hold the cup truly have been hidden and protected so that they can't be destroyed. And the people will rise up once they realize, once they find. What are we finding here? Because here's the Vatican again. In the future, we will find out the truth about everything. We will find out especially the truth about the Vatican, because when they reveal the Ark of the Covenant, the Vatican, the Pope, will support them. And will say that they are the true children of Israel, even though they are not. The Pope will acknowledge these imposters once the Ark of the Covenant, and that is when the world, the people, will truly, truly, truly revolt. Because the people will know that the Ark of the Covenant was stolen, manipulated. God has never left his children, even though they've been dispersed. I was going to say dispersed throughout the four corners of the world, and now I'm going to say it, because when I said dispersed throughout the four corners of the world, is this and then this. In the time of war, when all of this happens, the spirit will enter back into the true children, and they will fight. The true children of Israel will fight, because they will find out that those were not Jews, and then people will start re-looking at ancient texts and comparing them to current history. And the people will band together to help those that have been displaced by the hands of fake Israel. I don't know when, how far in my future that this is, but that is the message from the heavens. May I have a card for myself? I don't know why I want a card for myself, but I do. After delivering this message, after allowing myself to be used Give me something in return. Give me something in return for myself. Now that I have the attention of the archangels, who I pray, who I send prayers to, and I always wonder if you hear me while I have your attention before I close out, and I don't mind putting myself on blast in front of my audience. What message, what word would you have for me, Adina, for my highest good? Ace of Cups in reversed. The message for me is that I have suppressed, since I was a child, because I grew up in a family full of religion, religious doctrine. But since I was a child, I grew up different. My first memories, and I think I've discussed this before, were my dreams, the spirits I spoke to, the dead people I saw after my first funeral, the seance that I had, and all the other experiences that I've had almost every day of my life as a spiritual person that I've suppressed. I've only shared it with the people that I felt safe being vulnerable with. So I have a very small clientele. I'm not one of the people who put themselves out here in order necessarily to market themselves, because I was too afraid of being seen. Because I'm used to having to suppress myself around my family. The control is just that strong, or maybe I just was that weak as a child. But that's how I grew up. So that religious indoctrination was always a battle, because on one side, I knew what I was doing in the privacy of my own self, but I had to suppress it because it didn't align with what people were telling me. The bottom of the deck though, stop. Stop suppressing your gifts now that you know better. Now that you can see why you were suppressing. Stop it, Adina. You cannot continue sacrificing yourself for your family. Never doing what you need to do because of the fear of loss of the people around you. Look how unhappy your life has been, living your life like this for somebody else, based on somebody else's beliefs, because now you're not a child anymore, and now you know better, and you've known better now for 11 years that I've been on this path, this spiritual path. 11 years. Believe it or not, I still struggle with allowing myself to fully be seen, because there are a lot of conversations that I don't feel like having with a lot of people around me, and it's easier for me to just look for other ways to do it without having to bypass them. And talks about suppressing my gifts when I was saying ever since I was a little girl. This is me, young Dina, my broken family, and my childhood trauma, because it was a lot, and being stuck in that confusion, spiritual confusion, physical confusion. Kind of want to look into little girl Dina. She was stuck in pain, I don't want to say this out loud, but God loves you. I don't want to say that out loud because I have to believe it if I say it out loud. All right, you guys, I'm just gonna stop there because what y'all not finna do is see a real G cry. So with that being said, I'm drained after this message. Bye, guys.